Support the Ramen Raider on Patreon. Thanks to all our patrons.
Alright, hey, this is Hans the Ramen Raider coming at you with another episode of Instant Noodle Recipe Time. This is the show where I show you what to do with your instant noodles. Today we've got one from the United States. This is Maruchan Yakisoba Korean barbecue flavored Japanese home style noodles. Hey, and yeah, that's the deal. I hope you're prepared for what's coming up. Still running? No. Sounded like it. My rotating battery-operated platform is at rest. Okay, so there's that. So again, we've got the powder and this goes on first. I hear people moving about. Sounds as though they're doing something in the upper echelons of our apartment building. What? I'm not sure. There we go. I'd like to say thank you to the kind folks over at Maruchan for sending these over. Oh, I think I might need more water than this, though. I guess not. Cool. Alright, so this is going to go for 4 minutes and then rest for 1. So let's take this to the food cycle, as it were. And there we have it. We're microwaving right now. Well, I hope everybody's doing well. I'm still recuperating from being sick with the Rona. Not a fan. That was not what I really expected. But hey, what do you do? And yeah, it's Tuesday. 1 week from today will be the first day of school for my kids. They seem to be pretty copacetic with that. I think they've been kind of bored this summer, but I don't know, we did some fun stuff. Went to a movie, went to the ball game, did some walking around, a bunch of sidewalk chalk in front of City Hall. They got to go on a trip to California while I stayed here and cleaned the house. 4th of July. But yeah, it's starting to get nice out. We were going to go to the candy store. It's this little grocery up the road called Manhattan Express Grocery. I don't know why it's called that. I don't know if there's a chain of Manhattan Express stores, but it's just a little place, you know. Candy, snacks, drinks, beer, wine, spirits, cigars, I believe. God, when I was younger and I lived in another town, there was a little Quickie Mart that I used to go to. And they had, I'm sure you've seen this before if you've gone out of your house and gone to a small convenience store, they had a glass case, and in that glass case, oh my God, they had throwing stars and knives and nunchucks and like drug scales and God, what else? Tasers. Just all sorts of crazy stuff. It's like I always would joke with them. I'm like, is that enormous knife really a good idea to have there? They're like, what do you mean? I'm like, can I see that knife? you know. And then somebody could be like, okay, empty your till for me. Come on, you know. I don't know. It just seems kind of like asking it. We actually have another store down here. I think they're called Village Market, where some punk kid came in and he wanted to get like all this vape stuff, and he ended up stabbing these like this nice old Korean guy that ran the place. The guy survived, good, thank goodness. But yeah, it's just like people need to be nice. I mean, come on, everybody's struggling. What do you do? What do you do? I don't know. I just don't know. But yeah. Man, I'm beat. I'm still struggling with the dizziness that I got from the post-COVID stuff. I guess it's a common thing. I've never really dealt with dizziness and being nauseated much at all. So I've kind of got a little bit of it right now. It's just like, but that needs to go away. That's the way I see it. Okay, we got 1 minute. There we go. Yeah, cool. We're getting this done. I don't know what my next stuff's gonna be. If you like instant noodles and you might have some stuff I haven't reviewed yet, I would love it if you wanted to send me stuff. I'm up for reviewing stuff anywhere, as long as, especially stuff that I haven't reviewed before. But yeah, support the Ramen Raider. I need noodles to share with y'all. And the sun is coming out, but it's still kind of cold. This is totally like that back to school kind of, things don't look right. It's like 11 a.m. and it kind of looks like the sun isn't coming from the normal direction, and it's like, oh, it's back to school. Oh God. I remember when I was a kid, it'd be like back to school and I'd be like, oh, there we go. Okay, fine. For a second, I thought I didn't push the button. The button was pushed. So that's good. Let's try the K barbecue right here. Okay. Let's burn my face. I still gotta say, these things are... I'm impressed by these Maruchan trays. They're really not bad. They're not bad at all. I will say, of the new ones, there was the chili cheese and the orange chicken. I'm not very partial to the orange chicken. I did this. I wasn't planning on doing this Korean barbecue one, but I figured I ought to give it a try again, because I made some for my daughter, and she really, really liked it. She devoured the whole thing. I took a bite of it. I was like, yeah. Now you can look at it. Don't look at me. Look at that. Funny how dark it gets when it's a noodle or powdered. That does pretty good. I really like Korean barbecue. I don't know. I like bulgogi, and I really like banchan. If you're like, hey, what kind of Korean food do you like? It's like, nah, beef is great, but honestly, I like all those little trays with all the different flavors of stuff, like all the pickled, all the interesting stuff. I really like actual Korean food. This might be pretty good. Cheers. Ish. It's not bad at all. It's got that sweetness, that kind of soy-like thing going on, but when I think about it, I'm like, I'm not gonna say, hey, this is totally Korean barbecue by any stretch of the imagination, but it's not bad. And I get where they're coming. I mean, for $1, this is pretty decent. Okay, come on, get in there. Okay. Let's get you all sequestered and allowed, whatever you want to call it. I know you're going to say, hey, that's not a Korean bowl. Because it's not. It's, this bowl is actually from Singapore. I think it was from Singapore. I've got pork. That's all I got. I was thinking an egg, but then I thought, no, there's no egg going on here. So let's torch it. Ooh. That's pretty good. That. I think we could use a little scallion. That's a lot scallion. I think that's good enough. A couple other little things. Definitely no egg. That would not work. I'm gonna add some sesame seed. I do think a little crushed red pepper is reasonable here. Something like that. Yeah, I mean, if you've never tried it, try it. It's cheap, man. There we go. Well, that's it for me for today. Thanks for watching. If you can, like, subscribe, do it. I mean, you like and subscribe to other things, right? I mean, do you like things? So, yeah, please do. And, hey, this has been Hans the Ramen Raider wishing you enjoyment of your noodles each and every day. Have a good one. Bye-bye.
Hi, I'm Miriam, and my favorite type of noodles is creamy chicken noodles, and I sometimes like egg on it, and I like Noodle with it, and cheese on top. It's my most favorite.